Hello, everybody. John Posey here, CBMC Atlanta, and I am just having a great little afternoon with my dear friend Kenny Hill. And Kenny, it's great to have you here. This has been a great week for us. We are two of our young professional teams have met. We also had an absolutely amazing Tuesday morning with our newly appointed mentor development team. This is a group of men who have come together to serve all these mentors that are mentoring, and you've been a mentor too.
Yes.
You are a mentor, and so just Kenny, tell them about yourself. Tell them what you currently engaged in CBMC and how this is impacting your life.
Thank you,
And then,
John.
okay.
It's a pleasure. I am so excited about what CBMC Atlanta has poured into my life. Over the years, way back when I joined and connected back in 2017, quite a while, but I've been continually poured into as a father, as a husband, now as a pastor, and also in the marketplace. I run the supply chain for the Atlanta Community Food Bank. And CBMC offers such a rich opportunity for me to be poured into spiritually, for me to be poured into in a leadership capacity, and for the business needs that I face every day leading my team. And John, it's just been such a pleasure
Yeah,
to
man,
be
it's
able
been
to
awesome.
receive from CBMC and then to pour out as a mentor to some of the YPs and some of those who are coming up. And there's no better way to see good resources be a blessing to me, and then me be able to pour that back into the next generation to make sure the kingdom is advancing. And I just appreciate that
Yeah,
opportunity.
and you and your wife, you guys have been great supporters of CBMC and
Absolutely.
one of our partners. Could you share
Yeah,
a little bit about why you would encourage people to become partners?
I'm so thankful that I learned a long time ago that seed is for sowing. And when you become a sower into good soil, you receive a harvest in the lives of others as well as in your own personal life. And we've sown into CBMC
Yes,
Atlanta
you have.
for years, and we've seen the lives that have been touched. We've seen the young men and the families that have been blessed, and we've seen that blessing come to our family. Our children are prospering, our marriage is prospering. So I invite you to pray and ask God how He would have you sow into the work He's doing through CBMC Atlanta.
Coming up here in April the 14th. We did have the 7th, but it turned out that's spring break in
Oh,
Gwinnett County. So we don't want to have it. But we're having a Gwinnett County City launch. And one of the reasons why we're able to keep expanding this way is all of you that are investing in the ministry, people like yourselves and your wife. And we're looking for more partners because we need to begin to continue to scale the things that we're doing, and we need your support to be able to do that. Kenny, it's been a great time talking with you today, and we had a great time this
we
afternoon.
did. We always do. And John, just one other thing. When you talk about impacting a young man, a young husband, I've been through a first marriage that ended in divorce. And
Mm.
I wish I had the resources back then that are being made available to these young men. But now I'm able to be a part of making sure that young men are able to secure their families and their marriages. And that's so important. That's so vital. And that's work that we should be doing.
Wow. And speaking of that, Terrence Chapman is hosting,
Yes.
we're doing a joint with him, a joint collab on February the 21st, the family discipleship planning session workshop that's going to happen. But again, we are investing in these families and they're having babies, they're getting married, and you and I get a chance to. So y'all have a fantastic rest of your day, rest of the week, and we look forward to sharing with you next week as we are building an army of multi-generational, multicultural, spiritual reproducers impacting the marketplace with the gospel of Jesus.
Amen. Be blessed.